Wait, I already did it.
Bye, Felicia.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Hump Day Hangout with the Odious Soul. My name is Shannon Utz, and we have our cute little friends over here. Who are you people?
I'm Amanda, and you can find me at Stay Fast and Weird on all the things, except for Facebook, dude. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Mike at
Facebook's for
Twisty
old
Rider
people.
on Instagram and TikTok.
It sounded like he said Pussy Rider, not Twisty Rider.
I mean, I do a little bit of both, you know?
I, I second that
Oh my
secretly.
goodness. Well, I mean, guys, like it's been a few weeks. Last week I was totally under the weather and I flew to Dallas and I flew back and I was like worried about late flights. So I was like, let's skip last week. Let's do this week instead. And it's a whole new year. It's been a whole new year since the last time we guys spoke. It is 2024. How freaking old do you guys feel right now?
Ew, stop that.
I know
I'm
you're
the
the
youngest
baby of
one
the
here.
group. I know you're
Huh?
the baby of the group, but like
Yeah, I don't
seriously,
feel
like
young.
I never thought I would make it to see 2024. Like holy cow, like that's like it's gonna be like 2050 in like no time. Like I can't believe we're in
Shut.
the 2000s. It's just it's crazy. It's so crazy.
It is crazy.
But
No,
Mike's totally frozen.
you're going to be like 50 soon.
Ew. I'm
Not
still working
soon.
on
I have
40.
many years. I have many years until I'm 50. So,
Ugh.
but it is January 3rd, and that means like
I know. I just like
only
messing with you.
we only have 2 months until Daytona. We only have like 3.5 months until Road Atlanta with Moto America. Like we're getting there. The solstice is hit. Daylight is gonna get longer now. Like we're getting closer to the
Oh,
next bike season.
yesterday when I was riding home from work, I leave work at 6, a little after 6, and there was still just the tiniest little bit of sunshine up. Like, I mean, it was just a tiny little bit, but I was like, I haven't seen you at this time in forever. And that made me feel happy.
Yeah, you'll start seeing it more and more every day, won't you?
I
Yeah,
know, I'm so
but not
excited.
tonight because it was raining. It was gross.
Ew. I
Better
had
than
like
snow.
Yeah, I had some snow flurries this morning. My car was like snow covered, like the lightest coating. Yeah, it wasn't like nothing else was, but the cars were and like some of the grass. So it was like frozen morning dew. I was like, oh no. Thank God for remote start, man, because I was gonna lose my shit. I was like, it's gonna be too cold, but we're supposed to be getting a snowstorm this weekend, I hear. I'm not thrilled about that.
Yeah, I'm very happy we're in Georgia and like we'll see rain, but I don't think we're gonna see any like white stuff.
Well, I mean, so
There,
like
there's
where I live
there's
in New
chance of
Jersey,
flurries tonight.
ew, that sounds
Here?
awful.
Wait, here?
Yeah, yeah, here.
No. You're joking,
The
right?
low's like 20. It's supposed to rain.
What? Well, fortunately, I don't have to go anywhere for work. I wonder if you'll ride the motorcycle in tomorrow.
Uh, Probably because I got made fun of today. But that's only because T drove yesterday when I rode. So, but I still might be cold this morning.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, and like we were all a little sick and everything. Mike's still recovering from it, So like, who wants to ride on a motorcycle when it's like 25 degrees outside?
Dude, ever since I want to tell you about this because, like, this is hilarious. Now, you guys know my lack of drinking habits. Amanda doesn't drink, right? So, Amanda doesn't drink. Let me just reiterate that. I will
Did
have
you
a
get
beer
drunk?
occasionally. No, listen, New Year's Eve, I was like, I don't want to do anything. Now, my best friend Butch has an annual New Year's Eve party that I attend every year, and it's the same group of us, and we have all sorts of fun. Sometimes I'll have a drink. Usually I don't get drunk, nothing like that. Yo, I walked in and fucking asked for a shot. I had 2 shots within like 10 minutes of being there. I drank 13 shots from 9:30 till 12. I Oh my God, dude, I was fucking throwing up for 12 fucking hours after that. That's why I was quiet. I was so sick. I was like on my deathbed all New Year's Day. I was like, I deserve this. Like I was bad sick. My body was purging it from every way it could. I was like, oh my God. I don't know what it was. I didn't feel like really drunk or anything the whole time. I was just like having a good time and I was like knocking them
Wait,
back
how many did you do?
13 like a
13.
fucking idiot.
Yeah,
13.
I mean
But I
that's
had
how
a full stomach. I ate all day long. It wasn't like I was like, I was very well hydrated.
that's still a lot. Like two
Oh my God.
maximum an hour like is like where you should be aiming for. Yeah.
Yeah, look, Amanda went hog fucking wild and then I paid for it. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never drive drunk, but I threw up like twice at my friend's house. It was like a quick like meh, and I was like, yeah, fine, no big deal. I sobered up just enough to get home and then I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't feeling drunk, but like I started feeling so sick that I was like, thank God he only lives 15 minutes away because like my stomach pains and like everything was just like that was impeding my driving, not the fact that I might have
I
been
don't
drunk.
know. It takes like for every drink you need to wait an
I
hour
think
to
that may have.
drive. So like
Dude.
13 shots, that's like 13 hours. Like
Yeah, well, like
mm.
I remember everything. I didn't feel incapacitated. I felt aware and in control of myself. Like it was like the weirdest thing. Because like it's weird. I don't really like get like stupid drunk. Like I get my inhibitions are not there. Like that's a fact. Like,
But
but
it can
like
kick in at any time. Like I remember one time I went to like a bar and a friend of mine was bartending. I had two drinks. Well, those drinks must have been very well stacked. Cause like on the way home, like I'm only like a mile or two from the bar and it hit. I immediately had to pull over and throw up. Like I remember the cops coming and being like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I thought I was, but obviously I'm not. I'm barfing out the side of my car." And they
yeah,
drove me home, but like I could not believe just how like I felt fine when I left that bar, and then but
yeah.
within a mile or two, like it hit, and it was like, holy crap! No, this was a long time. This is like over 20 years ago. Like, just anybody who's watching, I'm a good girl now. I do Uber and make
Yeah,
my drive my drunk ass, and
I think one of the things that made the difference was like most, not all of them, but most of the shots were like mixed and they were all very sugary. So they were like mixed shots, mostly alcohol. I don't know. Like one of them was, I had like four grasshoppers, which are fucking very good, by the way, or like, things like that. But then like the last few I had were, I would say the last few that I had, I didn't feel until probably when I got home. So it was like weird because I was eating and drinking through the night too. Like I was eating fucking raw vegetables because they had like a vegetable tray. So I was like eating green peppers and broccoli, and I'm like, whatever. But like, dude, let me tell you, the pain I still feel in my ribs from throwing up as much as I did and fucking dry heaving as much as I did. I didn't eat. Like, I couldn't even eat a full fucking saltine cracker. Like, I was taking nibbles of it until 12 the next day. Like, it was bad. I was like laying in bed, like, oh my God. I slept in the bathroom for a few hours. Like, it was not good. It was bad. And I felt so bad because Philip wanted me to play with him. And I was like, Mommy's sick.
what a
I was
way to bring in the new year. No, our new
Oh
year is
God, it
not
was
that
the worst.
exciting.
Yeah, dude, I feel like
Oh,
in some
we
ways I'm still recovering.
we rode the last day of 23 and the first day of 24 back to back.
Oh
Ooh,
my God.
that's
And
sick.
it was so cold on New Year's Day though. It was like 46 degrees
Wasn't
and
that bad?
it was like 56 on Sunday and like 46 on Monday. And that 10 degrees made a world of difference. Like, let me tell you, it was so cold Monday. Like my hand, like we were only gone for maybe an hour tops. And like my right hand was so cold. And I even got like warmer gloves, but yeah, it was bad. But there is so much already in like the works for the 2024 like Moto America season. Cause obviously I don't follow any other racing than that. Cause like Moto America is just enough to keep up with. But let's talk about some motorcycle stuff.
Wait, can I
Who
talk
wants to
about the
start?
Alpine Stars helmet?
Anybody can start. Yes, you can talk about
Yes.
expensive shit. Go ahead.
Shannon is not pleased with this helmet because of its price point, but I was super excited to see
It's
Alpine
not that
Stars new
it's
road racing helmet.
uh, shit, it's literally the cost of every other like high-end racing helmet.
I
Like that
just,
that
I,
thousand
I
dollar price
guess,
range is right in there.
I guess I don't yeah, I mean, like $1,000 for helmet is kind of normal, okay? But I'm just saying, like, I'm not impressed with the Alpine Stars helmets. Like, I don't know.
Why? They look awesome.
They
It
do look
doesn't
sick, and this
it
is
does
their
not
first
matter
legit road
how
racing
a
helmet.
helmet looks, okay? The last thing you're gonna be worried about when your head hits the ground is how the helmet looks on you.
Oh,
All
please,
right.
Yeah, I am because
you
after it
buy
hits the
your
ground, I'll
helmet
be like,
because it's cute.
yo, my pretty helmet hit the ground. Now I gotta get a new one.
It's about protection, and
It is,
And
but what
it's
does your
Alpine
helmet look like,
Stars.
Shannon?
what does my helmet look like?
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's boring. It's basic. It's
It's
Is
an
got a
it?
gray
Arai.
eye.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought for some reason I thought I had like purple or something on it.
Shannon hates purple.
Oh God, dude, now I feel like a dick 'cause I hate it too. Oh
You
God,
know,
that's right.
it's like it's a basic like dark gray Arai helmet.
Yeah. That's a sick brand. I don't know. I still love my Scorpion, so like it's hard. I mean, I didn't buy my helmet. I went and saw after a helmet. It took me forever to find a helmet I wanted, but I remember when I went to Revzilla, the one in Philly, and I wore the Scorpion because I wasn't gonna. Okay, Scorpion still had a little bit of a stigma when I bought it. It was like, they're not that great, and they were just getting better. But like I put it on and I was like, this fits me fucking perfectly in the way I feel like it should. It feels snug, blah, blah, blah. And then I had to pick between two colors that I liked. And one was black and orange, which, orange is my favorite color. And at the time it matched my leathers, but it didn't match my bikes. My bike was, I think I had the GSX-R. So I had the GSX-R, which was blue. And then I was just getting the R3, which was also blue at the time. Now it's gray. But so it was either that or the one that I have, the white, blue, and green. And I ended up going with the white, blue, and green because that's what colors I was going to paint the R3 because I'm an idiot.
Which you totally haven't yet. So
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not even going to paint it any of those colors now.
Happening.
Huh?
yeah, Mike, you're all frozy.
Frozy.
You're unfrozy now. But yeah.
But yeah, that helmet's
I
been
don't
through
know.
quite a lot. It's time for a new one.
Yeah, me too. My bell is like very old.
See, mine's not old. I got mine after I went down on the GSX-R. When I went over the handlebars.
How many times have you been down on this helmet though? Like
Me? My
Really?
head's never hit the ground.
My head's never hit the ground.
Yeah.
how do you crash and have your head not hit the ground at all?
Because you don't crash like an idiot. I don't know.
Yeah. Once you've hit enough, I mean, even when I
No,
wrecked and went over the handlebars, my head didn't hit the ground because the hump is bigger than the back of your head usually. So like I never hit like this.
because
Okay.
mine have been low side, so I just lied.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, even at
Just checking.
NC bike, my first wreck on the R3 was a low side. Yeah, it was a low side. I didn't go high. So I just slid and I broke my wrist. That was fun.
All right. So you guys ready to talk about motorcycle racing now?
Yeah, guess what? Jake Lewis is on Altus now, and I'm super excited about it because that's the team that I found him on when I was like, that's my favorite.
We
He did
know
so
you
well in
are.
Super Sport,
You
dude.
are a fangirl.
I wasn't for a while there when he went. I didn't care about the baggers so much, but like, I don't know what happened last season. I was not a fan of whatever was going on with him.
I feel like there's so many teams like that are super sport. Like super sport was kind of like blah last year. Like, yeah, we had Xavi, but I feel
Yeah,
like
whatever.
Hayes had a full-time season, but it wasn't like Xavi just kind of like blew him out of the water, which was sad to see, like I really wanted Hayes to like take it. But like there's so many like new teams or just teams that are committing to super sport over like super bike and everything this year. And so Altus is one of those. Like they have 3 super sport riders this year, which is just
Three.
crazy.
Who else is on that team?
I'm gonna totally mess up these names. There's Jarrett Nassini. And then there's a newcomer, Torrin Collins. So
Foreign
along with Jake
college.
Lewis. Yeah. So
Yeah. Jake's gonna fucking dominate that fucking class. He did the last time he was in Super Sport.
we'll
Straight.
see. We'll
I
see.
fucking hope so.
There's so many new super sport riders, or maybe not super sport, but like
Oh wait,
they're
isn't
going to,
Kayla Super Sport this year?
yeah, with PJ
Yeah.
Jacobson.
Yo, PJ's a star. That fucking weirdo.
Yeah. So I mean, so that's like crazy. The PJ is going from Superbike back to Super Sport, and so we
He
have
had a
that
bad
whole
year
thing.
last year though. It was
And then
weird.
what is that team's name? Rahal? Did I say that right? Rahal. Everybody who's watching, I screw up on
Ray
names
Hall or
all the time. Rahal, Rahal. But yeah, so PJ and then Kayla, and then they're bringing on Corey Alexander too. So they added him to the
Ooh,
team too. So they'll be
fuck
having
yeah.
they'll have three Panigale V2s out there in the super sport division, which is just crazy. And then who else do we have with super sport? Chuck from Westby, because we got like Westby Racing is not going to be coming back.
They're not doing Superbike, are they? They're not doing anything?
No, Westby
they
Troy.
pulled out completely. Yeah, they pulled out completely.
Yeah. The team's owner was sick and having some issues, so effective immediately, Westby Racing is not coming back, which is sad. But then Chuck, who's worked for Westby, he has his own thing, and totally gonna mess this up. What is it? Giac Jai I don't know how to say it, but anyway, it's spelled GIACCMOTO. Yamaha Racing. Go to Instagram, go follow him. He's doing
Wait. So that
full-time.
begs the question: what happens to Matthew Skoltz?
We don't know yet. We
Oh
tried
shit!
stalking the socials to figure it out, but we have no idea. But
Send that
anyway,
boy
so
to BSB where he send him back to his homeland. Not in a mean way, in a good way.
Chuck is
He's from
doing the
South
Yamaha
Africa.
full-time racing.
Oh, he's from South Africa. Oh, that's right.
Where did you say he was from? What did you just say?
BSB. British Superbike.
No,
He
him and
said BSB,
Peterson,
which is
yeah,
a British Superbike.
him and Peterson are South African.
Yeah. I always forget that.
But
No,
anyway,
but isn't
wait, go
not?
back. Wait, hold on. But yeah, so Chuck is starting his own thing, full-time Yamaha Racing R7s. They're doing R7s for the Twins Cup, and the only signed rider he has so far is Dominic Doyle. But
Of
he says
course.
there's going to be two more riders, but they won't be announced at Daytona. So that's three. That's Twins Cup.
So Dominic Doyle's moving up this year.
Oh, was he?
Oh,
Junior
you
Cup
said
last year?
twins? Did you say
Yeah, he was
twins or
twins.
did you
Twins.
say?
Twins.
He was twins last year,
No,
right?
I thought we were still on Superbike, so I got confused. I was like, he's not. Is he going to Superbike this year?
Super
No, he's
Sport.
twins.
No,
So he's
yeah,
staying.
he's gonna be on R7, which
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then who else do we got? Oh gosh, who is the Sean Dillon Kelly?
SDK. Sean Dillon Kelly. That's the boy.
So Top Pro Racing apparently is gonna have like 8 riders this year, at least 2 Superbike, because they got Sean Dillon Kelly, and then the owner Alex. They're gonna be on the Superbikes, but then they also signed a Brazilian Superbike champion from last year, Maximiliano Gerardo. I probably did not say that right, but anyway, he's going to be on a Suzuki 750 GSXR 750 in Super Sport. But then I don't think they've announced the other 5 riders on that team. But that's going to be a big team this year.
So what was I going to say? It felt super. So here's why I like SDK. Sean Dillon Kelly, the first year I really got into Moto America, him and who was it? Oh my God. He was on the same team as Jake Lewis 2 years ago. Tony Elias? Was it him?
Tony Elias was out longer than that.
No. Who's the dude who was on the same Suzuki team as Jake Lewis 2 seasons ago?
I think that was Elias.
It was Elias. So it was him and it was Sean Dillon Kelly and Tony Elias a few years ago before SDK went over to BSB or wherever the fuck he went, somewhere not here. Those two, it was the most epic fucking season with those two. But I remember watching them at NJMP and how freaking tight that race was. Dude, I was on edge the whole time. Sean Dillon Kelly and I believe it was Tony Elias are the reason why, other than Jake Lewis, of course, the reason why I got into Moto America as much as I did, because that race was so amazing. I still watch it every once in a while on YouTube because it's so good. It's one of the best Moto America races I've ever seen.
Aw.
Yeah, yeah, NJMP, yeah.
We all have that race. Like we all have that race that we watch that just like
Yeah,
got us hooked.
that race had everybody's like, oh my God, everybody, you felt the whole, like when you go to NJMP, it already feels like a bubble, like you're in a different world, which most tracks do, but I guess I'm a little bit more partial to NJMP. So like you're already in
Well, I
this
mean,
bubble.
it's New Jersey and everybody from New York, so I mean, you kind of are in like a different world when you get to Jersey. But
Whatever. Anyway,
We
so you
love to
already
hate on Jersey. It's a thing.
everybody does. Everybody does. I don't even like NJMP. The place sucks now, but it is what it is.
they have a
So
nice
I mean,
pool though, so
they do
you know.
have a nice pool. It's heated. You've been in it? The heated pool?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have.
They have axe throwing there too, which I think is weird and out of
They
place.
do. It's crazy expensive though.
Is it? I've never done it because I don't pay for anything there. I refuse.
Like we got there before track day, so like you can't go in till like a certain time or whatever. So we just kind of hung out in the pool until the track opened.
No.
And
Didn't
food's good
Amanda
too.
meet you there actually?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
What?
showed up late though, or the next day for Fourth of
When?
July week, Fourth of
I
July
know that
weekend.
there's pictures of Sophie in the pool and you were sitting in a chair like a lounge chair.
Oh, wait, 4th of July weekend? Did I ride that
Yeah.
weekend?
It was like
It was
2 years
2
ago.
years
Yeah,
ago.
2 4th of Julys ago. I'm like,
Wait,
there's
wait.
pictures that prove that you were there.
No, no, I believe I was there. Was that the year that I was coaching?
Yes.
No, that was when you like we basically like got you snuck in because it
Yeah.
was like sold out and everything. And
Oh, that was N2. Yeah, that was the same year I was coaching. No, I rode the day before. I was there that whole weekend for CCS. And then I either rode that whole weekend and then rode with N2, or I was there for CCS all weekend, left my bike there at the track. I left it on the trailer. I never took it home because I was there.
I thought you
It
showed
was
up and I don't know. I remember watching you load up the trailer and I'm like, that is the sketchiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But
I know, dude. Yeah. Yeah, but it
like
gets home safe always.
your
It,
little
it
tip down trailer with your like 10-inch tires and being pulled by a charger with ball tires. I'm like,
it did not have ball tires. I had brand new tires that year.
didn't you only have two though?
Two what?
Two new tires?
No, no, no. I bought all
Oh,
four.
you did put out four.
Yeah,
Are they
yeah, I
bald
bought all
again?
four. Yeah, they're bald right now. Yeah, Chris gets on me all the time for it 'cause they're really fucking bad right now. I put 100,000 miles on that car this week.
This week.
This
I
year?
yeah, I hit no, I hit 100,000 this week.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
on it's a
100,000.
2019, dude.
That's cute.
Ugh, I'm not happy about it, but I drive a
Wow.
lot. I drive a lot like with tracks and stuff. I'm always everywhere all the time. So, but yeah, no, dude. And my orange shorts, you can never forget the orange track shorts,
I,
man.
they're my favorite.
Yeah, see, you're the only one. Everybody else hates them. They're my favorite.
Why? They're awesome.
They are
Like you
so
always
cool.
you always know where Amanda could be like, on the other side of like the pack, like a mile away. Like there she is, especially when her hair is orange too. I mean, it's like a walking road cone.
But I know you can't ever miss me. It's like, oh, where's Amanda at? Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
there might be road cones out there taller.
Oh my
that's
gosh. I
true.
was totally thinking the height thing in my head, and then Mike said something. That was great.
It's probably true. Everything. So you want to hear something funny? When I went to go make hot chocolate before we did this, I had to go in and ask Chris. I was like, Chris, where's the hot chocolate? He's like, you can't reach it. I'll get it for you. And I was like, no, 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 I'll climb on
Aw,
the counter. It's fine. He like pushed me out of the way and went and got it for me. Such a dick.
that's too funny.
Yeah, it's nice not to have to climb on counters to get things anymore.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's nice having someone taller in your life to reach things for you.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, but I only have it 3 or 4 days a week, so here we are.
Mike has it every day.
Although I got concrete the other day because you couldn't reach it.
That was different. I didn't want to like be a monkey and climb. So that was different. You actually had to climb and get it, but you're also the man and you should be using your muscles. It was like 60 pounds. Like I could reach it, but I couldn't move it like at the angle.
It won't
I,
come.
I was in like a nice like pea coat. Like I didn't want to like, overexert myself, Things happen. But
It's true.
all right, so what
This
else is new, people?
I don't know. Is that all the Moto America news that we know of?
No, I think there's like a Flow 4 Law racing team is like going
Hmm.
full time this year. But they're doing like stock 1000 and Steel Commander. Like they've signed up Benjamin Smith and Bobby Davies for that.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's that who is it is going for King of the Baggers. What is it? Like fueling parts? I don't know if it's FEUL again. I can't pronounce anything. Fueling parts. They announced that what's his name? Ruben
Zouse.
Zaus will be racing King of the Baggers this year on a Harley. So for their team. So
Nice.
Which
it's kind of
as
cool.
that's going to be interesting. As seeing as he's like a MotoGP and World Superbike guy, but
Oh,
that's
dude,
cool.
yeah, like yeah.
Like it's cool that they're getting. I mean, granted, he's a little older, but they're getting guys of that caliber to come race Harleys and
What's
Indians. Like,
crazy? He's like a year older than me. He's 45. So he's a year older than me. And he's coming out of retirement to race baggers. But I will say that this year on baggers has potential to be like crazy because there's so many more people that are like that want to race them. And then like you have the guys coming out of retirement to do it. Like it's
That's on their fucking bucket list. Where else are you gonna fucking race Harleys like that on this level of racing? All it is just a fun list to check off. Nobody takes it seriously. It's just a stupid
oh,
fun thing to
oh
do.
hell no.
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
kidding me? They
Unless
do
you're
take it
fucking the Wyman
seriously.
brothers, sure.
Like, I mean, come on. Well, look at Gillum last year. I mean, and then
Yeah,
oh
yeah, I
god,
was sick.
what's the old guy's name? Oh god, the
Jeremy
Indian.
McWilliams,
Yes, I mean, like,
Yeah,
and
he's
then
good.
what's the other guy's name? O'Hara.
Tyler,
O'Hare,
Tyler.
Tyler
And
O'Hare.
he's the
yeah,
champion, bro.
come on. But that's what I'm saying. Like those guys now, those guys take it seriously. You're like Max
I
Flanders, like
mean,
he's having fun out there. And then
Yeah,
I think it's all
some.
taken seriously,
fucking
but
Max
like,
Flanders, dude. He had a good season last season.
but it's
But it is. It's
you can only.
fun.
I think you only take it like you take it seriously, but I think everyone's out there having more fun than they are like you know being serious.
I
Because
Yeah.
think it's just it has to be incredibly physical. Okay, so like I've only ever rode two bikes on the track. Okay, I've rode Itzy, my Yamaha MT-07, and now I got Alfred, who is a Triumph Street Triple. And like
are
R. But anyway, but like I've only ridden Alfred once and it was in the rain, but he was so much easier to maneuver around that track, even in the rain and the cold. He was so much easier. Like I didn't have to physically use so much energy and force. Like Itzy on the MT-07, like, oh my God, like I never realized how much I have to manhandle her to get her to do the things, where Alfred just like, oh, well, he just wants to go that way. Oh, he wants to do this. Like even braking is so much easier on Alfred. So, but like I can only imagine those baggers, like the amount of energy and just the
Well,
physicality you
just the
have to
just
maneuver
the
them around the track.
design, just the design of the bike alone, it creates a lot of drag. I mean, they make them as aerodynamic as possible within their regulations, but I mean, just look at the design. It's a shitload of drag. But
it's
those bikes
about
are
as
fast as
aerodynamic
fuck,
as a
dude.
brick.
And they're
Yeah,
heavy.
right.
They're heavy as shit too, aren't they?
They're
Like how
heavy as
much
shit
do they
because of the
weigh?
They're
size of
six
the
hundred
engines that
pounds,
they
but
had.
they were was it the Indians that were at Daytona last year were trapping like 180 some miles an hour.
Yeah,
They were the
they're
Which is
fastest bikes the
crazy.
whole weekend.
yeah, but what in compare what CCs are those bikes? I don't even remember.
Uh, they're uh, they're a hundred. I believe they're 113 cubic inches or 117 cubic inches
Yeah, they're
which
big bikes.
Yeah. Um, is I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to guess right now. I'll just look it up because my math isn't that great.
Shannon is Googling.
I gotcha. You guys keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, so you have the amount of drag, which makes it incredibly difficult and physically exhausting. But then you have the size of the engine, which just like any super bike, 1000, whatever you're riding, it's fast down the straight. Those things are pretty fast and they're loud as fuck. But like, I mean, in the corner, I can't imagine that's an easy bike to maneuver. And it's a little bit more upright than any other bike you would typically,
A
unless
little
like
bit.
super hooligans, you're upright too. So like, I mean, I don't know. And they don't lean super far off those bikes either. I mean, I just can't imagine that that's a
They're like
decent.
still they're getting pretty dang low.
They're getting
1800
low, but you can't
cc.
hang off of it, huh?
1800 cc's.
Yeah, it's almost fucking
620
double a super
pounds.
bike. Oh.
I was like, where did that sound
Oh,
come
I
from?
was like, who
And
is
I
that?
forgot Amanda's not at home tonight. There's like,
Oh yeah, Chris is doing nerd shit and he's yelling at his people.
does that mean video games?
He's playing World of
I
Warcraft.
mean, technically, like this could be considered like he could be thinking you're doing nerd shit right now.
We
I don't
are.
give a
We are.
fuck.
We are motorcycle nerds. Like
We're
I'm trying to
nerds.
be. I'm still a newbie. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
No, secretly, usually if I'm not well, usually if I'm here and he's playing his games, I'll go play Zelda on my Switch next to him.
I just I don't have time to play video games. Like who has time to play video games? I don't even have
It's
time
the
to do
same.
what I want to
It's
do now.
I give the time to video games when he's playing is the same time I would normally read, but instead of reading, I just play Zelda. But I've always made
I
time for
think
Zelda in my life.
I think I played video games Saturday night with Sophie. I think we were playing Link's Awakening, but I was a
Oh, yeah, that's
little
good.
He
I
was
was
a
a little
little
drunk
wasted.
Saturday night, so I
He was a little white girl wasted.
I've
Like it was
got vague
so
memories
bad.
of it, but
It was so bad. Oh my god, it was so
I
bad.
drank all of the gin,
Oh my God, I do like gin.
like all of the gin.
Yeah, no, he was definitely a little white girl wasted. I felt so bad that he was playing with Sophie. I was like, oh my god, like you should not be playing with a child right now.
I was still,
Bad influence.
I still remembered how to play,
Yeah. No,
getting them
so
hard.
I didn't tell you guys, maybe you saw on Facebook, but I got what Chris got me for Christmas was okay, first off, we completed this whole fucking map of Hyrule puzzle, which took us a long time. I'm talking like a week or two. I think it was like 2 weeks, and it's still sitting on his coffee table, by the way. He put glass over it instead of gluing it. I'm like, whatever. It looks cool. Anyway, so then for Christmas, have you guys seen those 3D wooden maps that they have in like a shadow box?
Yeah.
Yo, he got me the
No.
map of Hyrule like that. But it's like an in-depth, like built up wooden puzzle.
Wait, do you
Or
have to
not
build
puzzle,
it?
wooden map. Huh?
Do you have to build it, or is it
No, no, no,
pre-assembled?
no. It came from Poland like that. He got it from Poland.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a 3D map like that.
So like it's like a shadow box, right? And then it's like wood pieces, but it builds up. Like you could see the like altitude in the map. You know what I mean? Like and
Like
then
the
the
topography and stuff.
sure,
Okay.
yeah, whatever that big ass word is, Shannon. Fuck you, I'm dumb.
Topography. It's like where like
Yeah,
We
yeah,
know
yeah.
what
No, I know.
topography is.
it's the little lines on the map. Like like a
Yeah, yeah,
topographic
yeah. It's kind
map
of
is so
like
you can see the elevation and it has like
there's no
675 and then
yeah, but
five.
it's like 3D. It's like it's
Okay.
literally 3D. So it's like and it's all colored in and it's nice. And I'm like, so I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, I like both ideas. It's the newer map from like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but like I do miss the Ocarina of Time map. It was much simpler, but the fact that the map is not simple makes it so much better.
I think Shannon's eyes are glazing over.
Sorry.
You said
Okay, I'm gonna
you
stop being a
said
real nerd
did you
and I'm
say
gonna start
Hyrule?
I understand
Hyrule.
what you're
Yeah.
talking
Is
about,
that what
but
it is? Hyrule, the Hyrule map?
Yeah, Hyrule. Hyrule.
All right, I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
Hyrule
it's
3D
from
map.
Z Wood. And then you want to hear something fucking hilarious? I was
Yes,
actually
that's the
gonna buy
website
his
I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna buy him the same fucking map, not for Zelda, for Lord of the Rings, the Middle Earth map, the same fucking brand. But for whatever reason, my payment was being fucking weird, like for when I went to go buy it. So I bought him something else, which he still hasn't gotten yet because I'm still fucking waiting for it. It's supposed to come this week or next week. But I was gonna give him the same fucking map, which is hilarious to me that, you know.
All right, so I'm gonna totally be stupid here. What is Hyrule from?
From Legend of
Zelda.
Zelda.
Oh, okay. Like, no, I had no idea. Like, I'd never played Zelda. Like, I was not into that kind of stuff. I hated like games like
It's
that.
okay.
So,
We forgive you for being a fucking square. It's cool.
I mean, I had my own nerd shit, but it wasn't this kind of stuff. I like to build
Yeah.
my own kingdoms, not play in other people's.
Well, I mean, I don't. Do you play Dungeons and Dragons? Is that you?
No,
What did
no.
you play?
I didn't play anything. I liked solo things. I liked Sim Cities or Sims and things like that.
Oh,
Like,
I love Sims too.
I
Sims is
I
great.
I hated any kind of like role playing kind of game. I hated it.
Oh, I
I
love role
never
playing.
understood it. I never understood it, you know. And I
It's so
definitely didn't
fun.
like
You
playing with
go and
other
do
people.
side quests, and then you
No,
do the fucking thing, and you go to the different temples. Water
no,
temple is
no.
fucked forever.
I was the girl that played 27 hours of Tetris straight, and the only times I got up or pushed pause was to go to the bathroom or to get like food.
Have you
Like
ever
that was
played
it.
Marble fucking Madness?
It sounds
Yeah.
familiar, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
Marble Madness on Nintendo, like original Nintendo, was one of the worst and best games ever. I used to spend hours playing that when I was a kid. The
If you go to
fucking
YouTube and
soundtrack
look
is
up
great.
you can beat video games, it's like you can beat video games.
Uh,
He does all kinds of like, walkthroughs on like classic, like Nintendo and Sega and Super Nintendo games. And he did one not too long ago on Marble Man, so you can see how to beat it.
Dude, I don't want to revisit that game ever in my life. I think there was a time on like TikTok or something like that. Somebody he used some of the music from that game, and I recognized it instantly, and it gave me fucking trauma. I was like, this is not good. I was like, what the fuck?
no,
Yeah.
when we got here, like the last thing to set up was like the guest bedroom. So in the
Uh,
guest bedroom, like I have like the Wii and an old GameCube. Well, I had to buy Tetris, and I bought like brand new controllers for both gaming systems. And I
uh.
bought a Tetris off of eBay because I was like, I need to play Tetris. Like I don't know why. And I played it like twice, and I will probably never play it again, but it's up there in case I ever want to like lose hours of my life. But
No, Tetris is cool. I used to like that too. We used to play Dr. Mario. We used to play all sorts of shit, but I still have the gold cartridge fucking Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, somewhere. I think it's in my storage unit, but like I keep it because it's funny. I just found this out the other day. I didn't know this. Fucking 34 years of my goddamn life. I've always loved Zelda. Never knew why. Had no idea. And my mom's like, "Oh yeah, you probably love it because when I was pregnant with you, I bought the Nintendo, bought Legend of Zelda, and I played it while I was pregnant with you because I was bored." I was like, 34 years?
how old is your mom?
My mom is 54.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom had me when she was 19 or 20. When she was 20.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So she was young.
That's hilarious though.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, you never told me this. You never bonded with me over this all these years. She's like, no, I never beat the game. I was really bad at it. I was like, what the fuck? And I've played like damn near, I can't say I played every Legend of Zelda because I stopped after Twilight Princess because I had two kids and it was hard for me to get to it because they were young. But like then I picked up the Switch in the summertime and then I started playing again. So, but I mean, fucking played Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, the original, a few. I mean, dude, I fucking love them all. I know, but Mike gets it, so it's fine.
And now you got someone that can like drive you to the racetrack so you can sit and play video games on your way there.
Who's driving me to the racetrack?
Why doesn't Chris drive you?
Why would Chris drive me? He drives a fucking Honda Civic. He can't hook my fucking bike up to his car.
What, you don't want him driving your car?
I don't care if he drives my car, but okay, first off, he's a service manager at a fucking mechanic shop or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He absolutely fucking hates my car. He's not going to drive it. I get made fun of it.
But
I get made fun of for it every day.
You put your foot down and be like, damn it, I want to go to a track far away and I don't want to do the driving.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. And besides, I don't let anybody else pull my bikes. I don't think I ever have.
Well, you never let anyone else keep your bikes either, but look where they are now.
Yeah,
What
look
the
at
fuck
that.
up? I know it hurts
Oh
me every
shit.
day that I can't go outside and go like caress the R3 a little bit and rub the seat of the fucking mini bike. I miss them so much.
What, can't you do that right now?
Yeah, but then I gotta go outside in the garage in the cold. Oh my god, you just did a mic thing.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right,
You have no idea.
let's talk about 2024. Did anybody come up with any like New Year's resolutions?
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
become a
all of them.
bodybuilder because Chris said I can't.
What?
I'm so serious. Serious.
What?
I'm so serious. So I asked Chris,
So you
"What do I
can't
do?"
drink. You gotta have nothing but protein for the rest of the year.
It'll be fine. I'll be able
Protein,
to do it. It's
protein,
cool.
protein, protein.
I won't be able to fit in my race suit anymore, so I'll need some Cash App donations because I need a new race suit for my new build or my bodybuilder body. I'm gonna look like a hot man woman. But like I I was joking a little bit because I have been eating a lot better because it's been helping me mentally. My mom got me a sick new yoga mat that's making yoga way fucking easier on my knees and my back. It's like gel. It's the best thing I've ever had. So now I've been doing it regularly again. And I'm like, man, I need to work out before riding season comes up. And I think I'll just feel better if I do, which I periodically work out through periods of time. Then I slack off. Then I go back to it. So it's like a thing I enjoy doing, but I don't ever keep up on the routine. But like I said, hey, what if I became a bodybuilder and I was all muscular and hot? And he's like, no, you're like me. You're not going to do it. I'm like, don't fucking test me. The minute somebody tells me no, I just fucking do it. That's how I got into fucking riding and doing the track because somebody told me no. They'll do that to me. So that's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to become
All
a
right.
female
So did you hear
bodybuilder.
that? This time next year, Amanda's gonna look like a dude.
I'm still going to be hot with titties. I'm just going to have big muscles.
No, if you gain muscle and lose fat, you're not gonna have no titties.
Hmm.
You're right. That's happened to me twice before.
Yeah.
And
When
a
I
big
got out of
clitoris.
basic training, when I got out of basic training, I had no tits.
That's
Like they
only
were
if she
gone.
takes steroids and testosterone. This
Yeah, but
doesn't
that'll be
happen from
better for
lifting
the
weights.
sexual pleasure.
Yeah, and then Chris can.
He's got his hands are way too big. It'll still be like a clit to him. It'll never know. He'll never know. It
Oh,
won't be
dear
like a
Lord.
mini penis, I swear. And besides, he's very, very gay, so I'm pretty sure he'll enjoy it if it was a dick.
So I told Shannon that that's just how like mechanic types are because like we do like gay jokes and stuff all the time.
Oh
And
yeah.
she's like, she's like, I'm afraid one day you're gonna be like you really are gay. I'm like, that's just how we joke. Like it's
Oh
funny.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Chris is the same way. I literally have I'm gonna send this picture to you. You guys might not see me for a second, but I'll show you the evidence of how fucking gay Chris is.
Why don't you just share your screen?
Well, you might not want to see the other thing, so I'll share it in just a second. Let's see. How do I do that? Oh my God, Amanda. Let's see. Let me figure out how to do that. Share.
What are your New Year resolutions, Shannon?
Yeah,
I
Shenananon.
don't have any. I mean, I really I don't really have anything. I think just I want
Can you
to
guys see that?
yes.
Yeah.
See the interlacing of the hands, the wink. That's how gay he is.
Wait. Which one? Like, your man's on the left, right? The tall one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's
The
the
other
one on the right?
my height. Huh?
Who's the one on the right?
It's his friend. We were at a wedding.
All right. Is his friend really gay?
Yes, he actually is.
All right, because I was like, now he looks gay. You know.
Yeah, there was a lot of butt grabbing going on that night. I have a whole video of those two dancing. It's hilarious. It's great.
Okay. All right.
Oh wow, I learned something new today.
Good job. I'm so proud of you. You didn't fuck it up. I'm so
No, I
proud.
did. I did so good. Look at me.
All right, but anyway, no, I don't have any serious New Year's resolutions. Like, I want to start getting into a better, schedule of like actually consistently working out and doing things like that. Just because I feel like December I did like shit. But I also want to make friends down here. Like I need to get out and do things. Like I need to find like some like activities, whether it's volunteering or some clubs or something. Like I don't want to like make friends in bars because only old people that drink and smoke are go to bars anymore. And I don't want to start smoking again. So like I don't necessarily want to do that. But like I need to find people that are into the same things that I'm into. So that's like a quest. Um, that's like it. Like I don't know, just build my garden, but like nothing like just stuff I want to do this year, not necessarily
You
resolutions or
know,
things.
Shannon making friends, I think that could be like a side quest. That's like a really good side quest.
Well, it's a solid side quest.
I mean, I
Of like,
have so many friends. I just
like
don't have
because
friends
because
here to get
the main
drunk with.
adventure was like is like to move down here and like normal day life. That making friends that's a side quest.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's not like I've really ever hung out with my friends up north anyway. So it's like, why do I need friends down here? But then it's like, oh, I gotta get white girl wasted with somebody besides Mike every once in a while. Like that's really what it comes down to.
That's fair.
Well,
That's solid.
I was trying to make a nerd joke because like when you're playing role playing games, they're side
Yeah, I
quests.
got you. I got you. I got the stupid side
She's
quest
just
thing.
not playing into
I
our
felt that.
nerddom. She's just
I
not
don't.
playing into it. She won't give us the playtime.
Lame.
I
Boo.
mean, come on, we're all nerds, just in different ways. And I let you have the side quest thing. I thought that was cute. That was a very good, like, hey, we were talking about Zelda 10 minutes ago, and look, side quest. I get it. I'm not drinking tonight. I got it. All right. So what
Oh,
about
that's
you,
what's happening.
Michael? What about you, Mr. Kephart? What do you want to do this year? What's your New Year's resolutions?
Uh, make more money. I don't know.
Damn straight. Yes. Bring mama all the money.
I've no.
Make it
I don't
rain on
know.
her.
I didn't really think about it. One thing, I'm not gonna be like you two bandwagoners. I'm not doing no gym stuff. I'm just gonna do what I do.
Gym stuff, like it's not even gym stuff. Like we have like the squat rack like in the basement.
Yeah,
I
I have a
know.
home gym. I'm not going to the gym. Are you fucking shitting me?
I know, but like I'm just way too lazy to do any more physical activity than what I do
Yeah.
on a day-to-day
Like
basis.
how many times have you benched since we moved in here?
Only the times you forced me.
I think it's like two or three, yeah.
You know
Because
what
I,
happens
I
when you
went out
stop
there
moving?
today. Huh?
Look, I had to remove and install a V100 engine. Do you know how much that thing weighs?
A lot.
I
But
actually
imagine
I actually know
how
how much
much
it
how
weighs
much easier it would
because
have been if you were a little stronger in the
no, it wasn't
section.
that bad with two other people, but
You know, if you're being at the track and riding and progressing and riding, you need to fucking be athletic, you son of a bitch.
I am athletic. I'm just
Yeah, no,
lazy too.
no.
No, you complain like a lot too. Like every time you're
Oh,
like, I gotta get better. Like I gotta do this. We gotta get serious. Like you keep
look,
telling me this, but then
I
you're just
know, but
like,
I could
come
still
sit
that
on
was
the
also
couch and
but
cuddle with me.
that was also like 20 pounds ago.
Oh
A
Lord.
lot.
How about your
Yeah.
joints? How are they feeling these days?
We don't talk about those.
Yeah, you should go to the gym, my guy.
That's what drugs are for.
Motion is lotion. You got to move the joints.
You don't even
I
take drugs.
I only when you force me, but no, I work every day. Like I move at work, move
Just for the
around.
record, we're talking like ibuprofen and Mucinex and Sudafed. That's the kind of drugs that I force onto Mike. Just
I
for the
got
record.
I got two in my pocket.
I do hard drugs only. So you guys calm down.
We can't afford hard drugs.
I don't know. I still live at home with my parents, so I take hard drugs while I still can.
I don't think you actually mean you take hard drugs.
No, I do mushrooms. That's about it.
That's not hard drugs. That's soft.
No, it's just a joke though. Like
They are
I
very
don't even do
soft.
them all the time. I do them once in a great while, like once
Like
a month,
hard
maybe
hard
if that.
hard drugs are like cocaine
Yeah,
and
I missed that.
crack and meth and like heroin. Like those are the hard drugs.
I'm gonna tell you this after being off of Adderall for how I've been off of Adderall for almost a year now, to be April to be a year.
Holy shit.
That felt like after getting off and settling into normal, dude, Adderall's a fucking drug, dude. That shit
Well,
had
Yeah,
me
Adderall isn't
it
crazy.
Adderall
is.
meth? Isn't
It's
Adderall
one
meth?
molecule off of meth, but yeah, it's
It's a
oh
drug,
fuck, I used to
yeah.
know this. It's
Why
definitely a drug, and it
why do
definitely
you
should be
think
regulated.
like why do you think
Holy
college
shit.
kids love it so much? You know, like God,
I
like
mean,
I
I
remember.
still love it. I still have a stash, okay? I don't take it. I still have a stash of instant release and fucking and the what's the other one? The
Like
oh my,
immediate.
the XR, the extended release. So I still have a stash. I have 2 pill bottles somewhere. I still have a stash of gabapentin too, but I also don't take that anymore. So like I keep the stuff. I don't know why. It's like a security blanket. I'm never gonna take it again. Because now I realize it felt like Adderall was eating my fucking brain and I was on speed all day long.
Oh yeah, no, like
So
up in my safe, like I have all kinds of drugs, like all kinds of weird things. Like because like, you know, you anytime I get a prescription, I get it filled. It doesn't mean I'm gonna take it, but like you'll
oh
never
yeah,
know.
same.
Like during the zombie apocalypse, maybe those narcotics will come in handy. Maybe maybe this or that other thing. So
Oh man. Dude, I had the craziest dream about like I have apocalyptic dreams sometimes, like what would you do, blah blah. I was over at Chris's house and I woke up. It had to be like 4 or 5 in the morning and I couldn't get back to sleep and I was restless because I was like, in the apocalypse, Philip wouldn't survive because I wouldn't be able to get Cheez-Its and it would be bad. The boy only eats Cheez-Its and goldfish and shit like that because he has food aversions, you know, because he's autistic. So like his main diet is fucking Cheez-Its and whatever, you know, I give him autistic specific vitamins and minerals, but like it's a supplement, so he's healthy. But food wise, like if I could not get Cheez-Its in the apocalypse, my son would not eat.
see, I used to think that about Sammy with her being a diabetic, and it was like, dude, like the zombie apocalypse would happen.
Wait,
Like I would
I
have to
got
kill her because
I
like
got a very serious
I wouldn't
question.
be able to get the insulin and stuff. Like, and then would I rather her like be freaking out and suffering, or would I just end
Mhm.
it? Like it was like really like contemplating like what would I do if I couldn't get her
Yeah.
the medication that she
Okay,
needed.
okay.
All right, Michael. All right,
So
Michael.
if all he eats is Cheez-Its, if he
Yeah.
becomes a zombie, what does he eat?
Well, if he's a zombie, he's no longer an autistic Philip. He's a fucking zombie with no brain.
But he's still like you, but like he wants brains, but
I
he's gonna
don't
want
know. Do
like
you fucking eat humans now? You're not a zombie now, but when you turn into a zombie, you're gonna fucking eat human. I mean, that's a stupid question, Mike. It's
you
stupid.
know, what if he's gonna be like, no, I don't like unless you put some cheeses on that brain, I'm not eating it.
Dude, I highly doubt there are food aversions in zombie world. Okay, I don't think that's
Well,
happening.
we don't know this yet, but you know,
Should we test it out? Should I turn my son into a fucking zombie and see if he only eats Cheez-It brains?
no, that doesn't sound like a very good idea.
No, I love my son.
I
I would like to keep him normal.
I
Yeah,
don't know how you would even turn him into a zombie
don't
anyway.
start the zombie apocalypse to test if zombies eat Cheez-Its too.
Oh my God, no. God. No, but yeah, I literally had like a internal panic attack trying to go back to sleep like last week because I was like, Philip would never make it. It was such a mom moment, dude.
I've totally been there. I understand. Yep.
Yeah.
I have,
Yeah. Listen,
Oh, come on, Mike. If it was like the zombie apocalypse, how do you think Sophie would be? What would be your
um
biggest concern with her keeping up with us and surviving?
uh I'd leave her be like, bye.
what?
What?
Well,
No.
look, and then look, because I know in situations like that, it's like you gotta ditch the dead weight. And let's face it, Sophie doesn't always pull her weight now.
Oh, that's like harsh, Daddy. Like,
Yeah, it is harsh because sometimes what happens is when you're put in a position between life and death, you tend to pick up the pace and she might surprise
Well,
you. She might be taking care of
I
your
mean,
broke.
yeah, I
I'd give
mean,
her some
yeah,
time to adapt, but
like she would definitely pick up the pace. Like, I mean, the girl can keep up, like, you know, physically and stuff. Like, that's not a problem. Like, I think she would be a huge complainer for a while because
Oh, you
Like her
food
meltdown about putting
options,
her clothes away.
like food options would be an
ouch.
issue. Like
12. Oh my
adapting
gosh,
to
she's
no
12.
longer
She's 12.
That's about
adapting
par
to
for the
no
course.
longer being able to like look at like YouTube shorts and stuff. Like that would be a horrible thing. Like, could you
How would I
imagine?
send you?
Oh
How would
my
I send
god, I'm
you?
so bored. Like
How would I
Sophie,
send
run
Amanda
away from
10
the
different
zombie.
fucking Instagram reels in one day if we have a zombie apocalypse?
Be thankful you're not Shannon because
No,
how many
I
TikToks did you
probably
have today?
I
Dude, between
probably
you and
get
Skylar, you both send me 10,000 fucking Instagram reels a day. And it's fine because
I
I do the same fucking thing.
I probably get just as many Instagram
Hey,
stuff
you
as
come
you
here.
get. But
Come
like,
here.
yeah, today there was 22 TikTok like unwatched because I only watch TikTok if I do my makeup. And how many times a week do I do my makeup? Not very often. So like he's like, if you watch TikTok, I'm like, I haven't even opened the app in like a
Oh,
week.
hold on a second. I have an apocalypse question. You remember how I got upset about Philip not being able to eat Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
What would you, so Mike said he's just gonna leave his daughter.
During the apocalypse, like when all the
Do you
shit's
think
popping off.
so? Our
No,
question
she gets a
is
grace period. She
hold
gets a
on.
grace period,
Shut
but
the fuck up, Mike. Your turn's over. You're an asshole dad.
no, you're just like, oh, you're gonna kick her to the curb. No, she's gonna have a grace period, but she can't.
Well, here's the other issue: is Shannon's daughter is a diabetic, so she worried about that. So we had
Yeah.
mom
She's
moments.
she's
So
she's
how do
dead
you
now,
think?
so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah.
Oh yeah, her daughter passed away. Yeah, super sad,
Sad.
but we're fine.
But we
But
move on.
how do you think your child would fare in the apocalypse?
If I grab her first, as opposed to the mother, I think, yeah, no, I'm grabbing Haley. I'm grabbing my daughter.
Answer.
She would fare well. She'd be with me. She would fare well. I think.
I
That's
mean,
my
I will
opinion.
say, like, Mike got Sophie a BB gun, dude, and that child is a pretty good shot. So
There you
there's
go.
potential there. We
I mean,
just
also
got to get
depends
her
the
to
type of
like.
apocalypse. Is it,
The type of apocalypse? What do you mean?
are we talking like zombie apocalypse? Are we talking about virus world ending shit?
I
Or
mean, it could be, or
nuclear
like
fallout?
nuclear war, or like poor government bullshit. He's got a point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different like options there. I think we
Like
like
we talking
deter
like
to the
Last of Us
zombie
style
apocalypse.
shit? Because we're all fucked
here.
there.
Wait, what was the other thing? So Mike also said, he said if Philip turned into a zombie,
Oh.
would he only eat Cheez-Its and not brains? And I'm like, that's not how that works, because you don't eat
No, he
human
would want
now.
Cheez-Its with the brains.
Consume the
Like,
humans that recently ate Cheez-Its and goldfish.
because what
Reduced
if
fat
what
Cheez-Its.
if there's still a little bit of him left in there, and he's like, I'm not gonna touch that brain unless it's got Cheez-Its or goldfish on it.
There you go.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be a good mom and sprinkle all the brains with Cheez-Its. And just keep him on a leash,
Oh my gosh.
Keep my son in check.
Oh dear Lord, I'm so glad my baby is now my only surviving spawn is old and lives far away, and she's definitely on her own if an apocalypse happens. So
Jesus Christ, you guys are.
She would
I
do
thought
really
I was a
well.
mean parent. Holy fuck, dude! But my
No,
mom
ZB
did the same to me. My mom would be like, "Bitch, you're on your own. Fuck out of here."
No, I think ZB would have left me. Like I think she probably would have like just disappeared in the night one night and just gone off because she knew she could survive more all on her own.
Yeah.
Like I totally feel ZB would have done that.
Sophie would only want to stay because she would think that we do everything for her.
No,
I think Sophie would surprise you.
Sophie doesn't like to be alone though. I think she definitely likes, company and cuddles, and I don't know. I think she likes doing things for other people more than she likes doing things for herself.
I guess we'll see. She just needs to. She's driving me
I
crazy.
hope we never have to see. I hope we
know.
don't
I
have
was just gonna say, I
any
guess we'll
apocalypse.
see.
I hope we don't have to see.
Well, I mean, okay, zombie apocalypse aside, she's gonna have to grow up someday, so you're not
This is
staying here
true.
forever.
Yes, yeah. Like we all grow
Dude,
up.
You know what I've been watching, and I thought it was going to be a gay ass show when I started, is The Handmaid's Tale. Everybody said it was pretty great.
Oh my god, it is great.
It's kind of an apocalyptic situation, but forced by government in a weird way for the United States. I don't know. Did you watch it?
It is so scary. Mike hasn't, but I have. And I remember like after like the first season, like the first couple episodes, like you're like, holy shit, like this could never happen. And then
No,
like
no, no. It feels too
Roe versus
realistic.
Wade gets overruled, and you're like, holy crap, like this could
Oh yeah.
legit happen.
Oh
And
yeah, dude.
it's like it's scary, like with how many like militia groups we have in this country, and then you have like Governor DeSantis and his crazy ass in Florida, like we could totally like that could be a reality where women
You know,
lose all rights, all money, all possessions, everything else. And if we're not married, then like we just become property of the state. And like if we are married, then our man gets all of our shit. And then next thing you know, like we lose all control over ourselves. Like I can't even imagine a society like it, but it's
it
scary
fucked.
how it could happen.
Oh, for sure. It fucked me up even more because this past weekend, we watched the world or Netflix World War II Front Lines, which I like any kind of history, also war history. So like we watched all that and it was very good. It was excellent. So like we watched that and you see, and it just reminds you how easy it is for like somebody who is very influential to just take over and just change the narrative and make it sound good. And somebody like, oh, I'm saying it. Hitler's a very intelligent man. He's fucking crazy, but very intelligent. He took the fucking power of a whole nation, you know? So like now we're kind of, then
The
I watched
nation gave him
this.
the power, though. That nation gave him the power because
Oh,
he
for sure,
was a
because he's
great public
manipulative and
speaker.
he can
Yeah.
speak. He's charismatic, all the things. That's all it takes sometimes. People are fucking very easy sometimes. Anyway, so pushing that, I just watched that this past week and then started watching The Handmaid's Tale when I was dying on my deathbed, sick of alcohol poisoning, basically. And I can't stop watching it because I'm like, oh my God, you go from something that happened what feels like not so long ago, World War II, and then you're like watching this futuristic style, I would say, in a way, like it could happen in the future, potentially. Fucking government like overthrow of fucking nonsense, and you're just like, holy fuck! It's not unrealistic that something like this could happen in any nation. To be fair,
Well, I
it's
mean,
scary as fuck.
it's like just like it's like a cult, like sometimes it's
Oh
like
yeah,
smaller
yeah,
groups, like you just have the right person influenced, like the Tim Jones, like Jonestown, like the Kool-Aid stuff, like hundreds
yo,
of
yeah,
people voluntarily drank something that they knew was going to kill them. And it's
yeah.
just it's like it's unbelievable. But people are so afraid to stand up for themselves or for the like to
Say, I
say
mean,
something is wrong.
I think
Like
that's
look
a
at
good.
Russia. Look at Russia. I mean, you have this entire country where people are afraid to admit when they do something wrong. They're afraid to point out when their bosses are doing something wrong. They're afraid. Like that's how Chernobyl happened, like it's just it's I hope we
Well,
never get there, but like at so many times I'm just, is it worth the fight? Like, you see things. Is it worth
well,
it? Is
if
it
you
worth
speak
the
up,
risk?
if you speak up in Russia, you disappear. And
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what happened
Gulag.
like in Nazi Germany, people didn't want to rock the boat. They thought they were doing things for the betterment of the country. They didn't want to challenge. They didn't want to say anything. Like it's just, if everybody's walking in this direction, we'll just keep walking with them. Don't be the person who tries to stop everybody and turn them around.
Yeah.
It's scary how that, how it is. And like I will say, like right now, like I'm in a place where like there's so much in this like world that I just can't stand right now, but I'm
Mhm.
happy in my life and I don't want to like change anything or rock the boat. And it's like really a scary place to be because I'm
Mhm.
so used to things going wrong, but right now nothing's going wrong and I'm happy where I'm at, but I'm also kind of stagnant. But I also don't want to rock a boat to cause a scene and make stress happen and be miserable again. Like,
I can make that happen.
please don't make
I'm
my
good.
life miserable again. Not that you
Well,
ever
it's
will.
after 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it
Oh
is.
shit, is it?
It
It
is.
is. Yeah,
I
and
think we had
and
good conversation. This is
yeah,
this is a good one.
yeah. Mike's got to go in and make sure Sophie's in bed with the lights out because I warned her before this because she's got to go to school tomorrow and the child has not gotten out of
Y'all
bed
heard
before
devices.
noon all week.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun adulting stuff.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, happy New Year, Amanda.
Happy New Year.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for, putting up with our crazy little butts. Or
Yes.
big butts. I got a big butt. But anyway.
I know
all
my
right.
butt got bigger too, but it looks nice.
I like big butts.
He likes big butts and he cannot lie. Well, anyway, happy 2024, everybody. I hope everybody has an amazing new year. We'll be back in 2 weeks for another one of these things. So see you then. Bye.
Adios.